Grace to you and peace from God our Father and the Lord Jesus Christ. I join you from the Scout Hut lawn on this Confirmation Sunday and day of Pentecost, and on the Lord's Day of our third drive-in service at 8:30 in the morning, with those attending remaining in cars in our parking lot surrounding the Scout Hut lawn behind me. Yet for those unable to worship with us this morning physically, it is a privilege to continue sharing our announcements with joys and concerns in a video separate from a video that we will distribute early this afternoon, we hope, containing snippets from our worship this morning, including my brief sermon, as well as the public profession of faith for the first time of 11 of our 8th graders as they join our church, having just finished the 2019-2020 8th grade confirmation class. We look forward to this time of worship together and sharing portions of it with you later today. And in that spirit, I want to say how very grateful I am and our entire church is for the generosity of our entire congregation during these challenging weeks and months, either through your financial gifts to the church or special donations to our weekday school. We are so very grateful for the generosity of our church family. Family Promise remains in our Ford House, continuing its exclusive use for housing families for the remainder of this calendar year. And congregational emails with our Zoom schedule are always sent out every Sunday evening and early Monday morning with scheduled events for children and youth as well as adult groups. And a second email is usually sent out late Friday evening or Saturday, containing our weekend and Sunday Zoom schedule. The grab and go area off of the church's main entrance Circle Drive continues to display prayer sheets of joys and concerns, completed mask orders for those requesting them from our sewing ministry team, current copies of devotional books, as well as jigsaw puzzles for children. And the tan container beside the outdoor BCO wagon at the main exterior entrance to the church office has been set aside and continues to be set aside for your donations of drop-off hygiene items and other basic supplies for children and families in great need through our public school system. The One Blood Community Blood Drive a few weeks ago was a tremendous success, as I have already shared with you before, and we hope to make our church available at least once a month to One Blood Community Blood Service for the remainder of this calendar year. Please watch for emails and other announcements about future blood drives at our church. And please notice that as this Sunday is Confirmation Sunday and we receive into the active membership of our church our 8th grade confirmation class, next Sunday, June 7th, is Senior Sunday, when we recognize our graduating high school seniors and college graduates. We look forward to these opportunities for worship and recognition on Sunday morning. We also remember all those in need of special prayers. Marcia and Vernon Abernathy and the death of Marcia's mother, Stella Weeks, last Saturday at Caramont Regional Medical Center in Gastonia. A funeral service was held this past Saturday, May 30th, at Woodlawn Funeral Home and also Pineview Cemetery in Mount Holly. We continue to remember the family of Evelyn Cameron upon Evelyn's death last month, Lynn Jenkins and all her family and the death of Lynn's husband, Bill Jenkins, and Libba Steele, our oldest church member at 103 in hospice care at Covenant Village. Those who are home from the hospital or facing medical procedures in the coming weeks: Allison Banson, Mary Benton, Kim Biggs, Clara Blaylock, Catherine Boyder, Ashley Bruce, Beth Dalton, Trudy Dixon, Carter Frady, Tony Frame, Jeff Glantz, Gary Hedrick, Lynn Jenkins, Sally Mann, Bob Nauheimer, Kenny Nixon, Michaela Owen, Lily Reagan, Lynette Stallings, and Carolyn Talbert, with Jimmy Dixon continuing to recover from major surgery at New Hanover Regional Medical Center in Wilmington. Jimmy is now in the rehab center adjacent to the medical center. We continue to lift up Jimmy in our thoughts and prayers, as well as his entire family. We also remember Becca Biggerstaff in ICU in the hospital in St. Louis, Missouri, with her parents, Jeff and Susan Biggerstaff, with her following a fall last Saturday. Becca remains in ICU, and we continue to pray for her every day. We also remember Brooke Matthews, a friend of Michelle Sanders, who is currently at Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City. And we're always mindful of those connected to our church who are in public safety: Alan Buchanan, Will Gullidge, Tom Hall, and Brian Huffstickler, as well as those active in military service: Graham Oughton, Javin and Alan Head, Taylor Ryan Brown, Brady Johnson, Conrad Kaufman, Rob Lane, Tyler Lemons, Rick Long, Patrick Sachs, Brandon Shorter, and Francis Ann Spivey. On this day of Pentecost, on this Confirmation Sunday, on this, the Lord's Day, dear friends, this is the day the Lord has made, and we rejoice and are glad in it. God bless you all this day.